All right, she found out about a need and
These
she
are awesome.
sprang into action. The she is a local 10-year-old and the need, bringing clean water to kids in Africa. Get ready to be wowed, folks. This is Addison Moffitt with her friend Maureen. Now, when they met 3 years ago, Addison found out Maureen's village in Kenya didn't have access to clean water. And since then, Addison's run 2 half marathons and raised close to $100,000 for World Vision's Clean Water program. And she got a surprise trip to go back and visit Maureen thanks to getting the attention of the Steve Harvey Show. And now Addison is here along with her mom and dad to tell us about why she is on a global mission. You are incredible, mind you. And we were just talking about you have had probably more TV experience now than just about any other 10-year-old I know. What has it been like? You've kind of had a whirlwind adventure here. You were just on the Steve Harvey Show, and I think it just aired here the other day, right?
Yeah.
What kind of put you on this path after meeting Maureen to do what you've done?
Well, you know, in 2016, my mom ran the Kansas City Half Marathon.
No.
And Michael Chitwood, who is the founder of Team World Vision, was here in Kansas City with Maureen, and they were sharing how kids have to go walk to get dirty water.
Yeah.
And how kids are dying because they do not have clean water. And so she inspired me to run and fundraise, and ever since then, I've been fundraising and running.
And why running?
Because with Team World Vision, it's like the effort part, and so World Vision is like the fundraising. But with Team World Vision, it's running, doing triathlons, and all sorts of different events to help bring clean water to kids in Africa.
Well, that's so neat. Now, Mom and Dad, did you have to kind of push her in that direction, or is this kind of something that she found and she was like, I want to do this, and you kind of just directed her?
Yeah, it's interesting because, like Addie said, Shayla was running the half marathon, and she was 7 years old when she was at this team dinner, and she heard Maureen's story. And most 7-year-olds would be tuned out, right? They'd be on their phone, electronics, doing whatever. And Addie's listening to the story, and all the sponsorship packets were on the table, and she started grabbing all of them and saying, we have to sponsor all these kids. And so her heart broke for the kids in Africa, and at that point she said yes, and she had to do something about this problem. And so as her parents, we could have easily have said, you're too small, you're too little, you're too young, but we didn't. We encouraged her, and here we are 2.5 years later. Lives impacted all over the world. We've been to Kenya, Steve Harvey's show.
Yeah.
We never would have imagined at the beginning.
And Addie, what's it like going over to Kenya and then seeing what your hard work is doing over there?
We know it's always been a dream of mine to go to Kenya and to see Maureen and to meet our sponsor kids, Lucy and Patrick, and to see my friend Anita. And we really found out that when we were in Kenya that clean water is life.
Yeah.
And it means that they can sleep in the morning, and they can get to school on time and take a bath. Then they can use that clean water for cooking, and they can feed their livestock with it, and they can water their garden.
And is this Maureen here on the pictures on the TV? Awesome.
When we reunited right there and right by her house, and it was so much fun for me to be there because I've missed her so much.
Oh, that's awesome. How much money have you guys raised total for this, and kind of how did you go about raising the money?
I've raised over $90,000 in my lifetime.
Wow.
And there's lots of different ways to fundraise, but one of my favorite ways is just asking people and inviting them into my story and explaining why I run.
You do a fantastic job of explaining your story, and if I had my checkbook on me, I think I'd be ready to write a check for you right now.
Oh, we can give you a link.
We can
definitely provide
definitely.
that. You don't have to have your checkbook on
We
you.
want everybody to know that your brother is here too, so he's over in our guest area, so I want to thank him for coming by. There he is, waving, saying hi to Kansas City. And then real quick, speaking of that link, how can we get involved here too? Because I know there's people at home who have seen and heard your story now and they want to get involved, so how do we do that?
Talk about that.
An easy way and a quick way to get involved is this weekend is the Global 6K.
Yes.
And the Global 6K is global. It's here in Kansas City. It's many cities in the United States and globally. So a lot of people are wondering, what is a 6K? A 6K is different than a 5K. It's a little bit longer, and it's not a 10K, but 6K represents 3.7 miles that women and children have to walk in Africa to get dirty water. And so if we can lighten the load by running or walking a 6K here, that registration of $50 provides sustainable water for life for a child.
Okay.
So when you register, you get a really awesome race packet. You get a bib with a child's face on it and a little description of him. I have Kennedy, who is a 10-year-old little boy from Zambia. And so you can run or walk with this bib on, and then you can step into sponsorship with this child if you choose, and continue a relationship with this child. So registration, $50 right off the bat, provides clean water for life for one child, and then you have the opportunity to continue helping this child get school, healthcare, you know, church, other things.
Well, what you guys are doing is incredible. Addison, I think you are a rock star. Thank you also for being here, Mom and Dad. Very well done, and congratulations. We can't wait to see what else you